Buddy said, hey, what are you planning on doing this year for New Year? I said, well, it's March. I think we have 9 months to plan. I don't know if this is a priority right now. He said, no, you idiot. I'm talking about Persian New Year. And I said, what?
Well, we celebrate New Year's January 1, and the Chinese New Year was earlier in the month. So now it's time to celebrate the Persian New Year.
What is the name of the holiday?
Nourouz.
Nourouz. How do you spell that?
It's many spellings, but N-O-W-R-O-O-Z is
Okay.
one way.
Nourouz means new day. Okay. Right, within a 2-week period, we celebrate pretty much everything that we celebrate in America over the year. We do it all in 2 weeks.
And so it's the beginning of like the best holiday ever.
Nourouz is a festival that has been celebrated for thousands of years by Persian, Kurdish, Central Asian, and Ismaili communities.
Nourouz marks the first day of spring and the beginning of the new year in the Persian calendar. It is an occasion for friends and family to come together and celebrate over the half-seen table.
At the center of the celebration and found in our homes is a table. It's called the Sofre Hafsin. It's usually set some hours before the beginning of the new year, and then family members, all dressed in their new clothing, they spend the very last moments of the year sitting around the Hafsin and reading poems like Hafez.
The next thing you'll find when you go to a Persian New Year event is grass on a table when you walk in, and then a painted egg next to the grass. The grass represents rebirth. The painted egg represents fertility of the spring New Year. Does that sound like anything we might have heard of?
In America, we've kind of like put it all, we've taken these traditions and we've put it on steroids. So what I'm trying, like for example, like the gifts that we give in the Persian New Year, my father, when I was a kid, would sign a $2 bill and give it to me and say, here you go, son, Happy New Year. In America, you get bikes and video games and all kinds of stuff.
One of the characters of Persian New Year, or Nourouz as it's called, is a guy that has a gray beard. He brings candy and gifts to the children that behave. His name is Amu Nourouz, or Uncle New Year. Does that sound like anyone we kind of already know? Well, that's Amu Nourouz, and well, that's the guy we're familiar with, Old Saint Nick. So if this was Us Weekly Magazine, we'd say, who wore it best? I don't know who wore it best, but I do know who wore it first. Amu Nourouz predates Santa Claus by 3,000 years.
After welcoming the start of spring and the new year, 2 weeks of celebrations begin. Parties, dinners, gatherings.
Hi, hello, hi. Hi, hello, hi. That's how we say hi. Alicia, hour and a half of bowing. Every time we see each other, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi.
It's actually like Iranians have it down pat when it comes to how to celebrate. It really is just like a fantastic 13-day celebration. You get gifts, you celebrate with family, you have fantastic food, and it's like a really cool unifying moment.
I don't care who you are, where you're from.
Eid Shoma Mubarak.
Shoma Mubarak, or Happy Nourouz.
Haruzetan Nourouz, Nourouzetan Piruz.